Bismillah. We are in the final nights of Ramadan, and already in the month of Ramadan, reward for your good deeds is multiplied up to 700 times, if not even more. In these final nights, if you catch laylatalqadr, it is worth more than 1,000 months of ibadah. So here are a few things for you to do regularly throughout these final 5-6 nights that are remaining in order for you to maximize your reward. Number one, try and recite Surah Ikhlas from the Quran, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, as many times as possible, as it is 1/3 of the Quran according to some narrations, which means every time you recite it 3 times, you're getting the reward of a khatam of Quran. So recite it as many times as you can, and you might get the reward of doing 1,000 months of Quran khatams if you do this regularly. Number two, try and donate some amount of charity regularly throughout these nights, even if it's $1, $5, $10. If you catch doing it on Laylatul Qadr, inshallah, with a sincere intention, that will be rewarded like you did it for more than 83 years. That's how much if you donated every day for 83 years, but you just have to do it on one night. So find a good cause and try to donate to charity as much as possible in these final nights. Number three, add in acts of worship, various acts of worship that you can do so you can get a reward for all the different acts of ibadah. Have some portion where you recite Quran, even if it's 5 minutes. Have some portion where you pray Taraweeh, where you pray extra prayers. Have some portion where you are sitting there and making dua. This is very, very important for you to do in order to capture the reward of the different acts of worship, because each act of worship has different reward and different goodness associated with it, and this will then be multiplied by many, 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 many times if you catch doing so on Laylatul Qadr. Number four, try to make sure your heart is empty of any ill will or rancor towards any fellow believer, because everybody can be forgiven on these nights except for the one who has that against a fellow believer. So inshallah, try to clean your heart. Number five, ask Allah for abundant forgiveness in these nights, especially by repeating this dua, Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbal afwa fa'fu anni. Oh Allah, you love to pardon, so please pardon me. Make a lot of dua for forgiveness, and inshallah, you will get the reward of asking for forgiveness for over 83 years if you catch this. Add in whatever acts of ibadah, whatever you can do. I would recommend everybody make a dua list. There's a dua list that's posted on tinyurl.com/duas for Ramadan that you can find in the comments below. There's also a dua list there that's been compiled that you can download and check out. But make a lot of dua in these nights. This is the time for mercy, time for Allah's forgiveness, time for us to put things into high gear, kick things into high gear, and really work hard. Try to do as many acts of worship as possible to get closer to Him and hopefully to emerge from this month forgiven and transformed.